Hey guys, welcome to a little hot lap and track guide for the Oulton Park International without the Hislop Chicane in the F4. So we'll just go through the hot lap replay, and then we'll come back and go through the lap sort of quarter of a corner. Okay, so coming into turn one, I just want to make as light as possible. As soon as the car is definitely going to rotate at full throttle straight away. Then coming into Cascades, as soon as we get on the hill, we're down a gear. As soon as, again, we know that we're going to get it in, the front end is just full power again. A little bit wide on exit, had a slight moment. Then coming through here, it's sixth gear, flat out. Try to keep as left as possible, brake on the little indents. Let me just show that to you. Okay, so just slowing it down a little bit, you'll see there's a little indent on the track. I'll highlight this in the video, but that's kind of where the braking marker is. And then just slowing it down a little bit, it's full braking pressure. Stay left to open it up. Down to third gear, bleed it off, but then just keep a little bit of brake on just to get the nose in. On this lap, I didn't quite get it right. So you'll see on the exit, I'm trying to get in the throttle, but I can't. So I have to wait before I get to full throttle. So there's maybe like another half a tenth in that corner. Then coming up to the chicane, again, it's just sort of on feel, brake as late as possible. I'd like to try to get down 2 gears as early as I can, and then get as much over the inside curb as possible, getting down to second gear as early as possible. That helps with just pulling the car through the second part of the chicane, and then there's a short shift into third. You'll see get in, get down to second, hard on the power. So just looking at this one more time, you'll notice that I'm trying to get into the power long before I hit the second apex. So the idea is just to carry as much minimum speed as possible. So you'll see I'm back into the throttle as much as I can, as early as I can. Then coming into this next right-hand kink, I really want to brake just to load the front axle of the car, and then throw it into the right-hander, and as soon as you kind of hit the apex, get into the throttle as early as you can. You'll see again that I didn't quite get it, and I was a little bit hesitant on throttle. I had to manage a little bit of understeer on the exit, so that can happen. So, and also just be, for this race this week, that the tracks are quite cold, but if the tracks are hot, it's really rear limited, like really grip limited through this, so just be careful there. So we'll see, we just hit the brakes, get it in, and then back to throttle, but obviously just a little bit hesitant to manage a little bit of understeer. I couldn't use any more track there without getting an off track. Then through Druids, you'll see again that there is a discoloration on the track. So that's just before that we brake down to fourth gear. As soon as we get the fronts into the apex, it's full throttle, or as much of full throttle as you can. So here we managed to keep it full throttle all the way through onto the exit. Then coming into the last sequence, generally at the turn mark is where we would brake, but in this car, because we have a lot of downforce, we can brake slightly later. So again, keeping it as far left as possible just to open it up, get it down to third gear, onto the curb, and then hard onto the power. The last left-hander is kind of easy flat, so it's a straight run into the line. From there is a little bit of a bump just after the apex that can unsettle the rear, so you've got to be a little bit careful through there, but that's kind of all you need to know there. Tiny lockup again, so I think there's like a 10th in this lap, to be fair. Yeah, minimize the run into the line, and that's a lap around Oulton International without the Britain chicane on the iracing setup. Hope you enjoyed it. Ciao for now.